welcome back to our channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and this is Steins Gate, episode 6.
So in the last episode, I feel like the most significant thing that happened, besides obviously finding out about, the people who are turning into slime with CERN and everything that's going on with there, which mind you, I still do believe that Maki-sei's dad was one of those experimental people, but, they just kind of like spot checked the events, was Amane seeing Maki-sei and acting the way she was acting.
She went into like freaking warrior
Defense
stance
mode,
or something, and then she kind of got all weird afterwards too. And it's like, and then she said, "Watch out! Like she's bad for your health."
Mm-hmm. But then she was also looking like there might have been people that were looking for her too.
So I don't really understand her.
I can't really tell if she's working for CERN. We speculated about that a while back. I think it was Casey who first brought that up, but she just. There was also that scene that we still haven't got clarification on several episodes ago where she looked like she was watching Okabe on the television, and there's so much more about her character that I just want to know, and I don't know when we're going to get that revealed to us, but I do feel like she's trying to prevent something. Like, I feel like she's trying to prevent Okabe from making the machine at this point.
I feel like it's got to be about him making the time machine.
But she also said, it's just difficult for me because there's moments where I feel like somebody's out there wanting him to make the machine, and then there's moments that I feel that somebody's out there preventing him from trying to make this machine. So I feel like at this point it could go either way, but she definitely knows Maki-sei. She said her full name, and I feel like it has something to do with CERN and her father. Maybe there's that's the way to connect all those dots. Before we get into today's video, we want to let you know that you could watch the next 3 edited YouTube reactions for Steins Gate right now over on our Patreon. If you subscribe to our lowest tier, you'll be 1 episode ahead. If you subscribe to our middle tier, you'll be 2 episodes ahead. And if you subscribe to our largest tier, you'll be 3 episodes ahead. In addition to that, we are completely done with the series right now on our Patreon. It is available at our middle tier in the watch-along format where you sync a copy of your footage up to our reactions. And if you want to check that out, as well as all the other shows that we're doing over there, go ahead and check out the link down in the description below. She got those T9 skills.
T9?
Here to get a look at the satellite, I assume, yeah? Could you tell our viewers at home where
I am the
Oh, she's scared.
Oh.
She can't be on... She's from a different time. Maybe she's scared to be on camera because then people could see her.
Are we this finally going to be the episode where we get
answers?
something?
I don't want to move the screen, but I'm pretty sure that the name of this episode was something about the butterfly effect. You ever heard of the butterfly effect?
It's like if when a butterfly flaps its wings and then something happens causes something. What?
No, that sounded like when something gets its wings.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Yeah.
No, but it's like a butterfly flaps its wings and then causes this, that caused that. It's like if one thing changes.
If one thing changes, it can completely alter the timeline. So that's kind of what I feel like. That means the fact that she was scared to be on camera, if somebody sees her and she alters something.
So is it not about a butterfly wing?
No, it's just
I think it is about a butterfly wing.
I don't think it's about a butterfly.
No, but
it's something. It means as something as minuscule.
Yeah, as a butterfly wing.
But
flap.
I don't know about flapping. I thought it was dying. But I could be wrong. No, butterfly effect. I saw. You ever seen the movie The Butterfly Effect?
No.
It was an old ass movie with Ashton Kutcher, but it was something along those lines too, where something changes in time and whatnot, and it changes events totally.
So yeah.
What's the event? There's a butterfly. We just saw the butterfly.
I get so excited when we get any hint of anything in the show.
Because they just hardly ever give you anything.
Because it's so confusing, and I feel like I'm watching a hodgepodge.
Butterfly Effect Divergence.
Divergence is that movie from, whatchamacallit?
2010.
It's awesome! This like your first beef bowl?
Shut up, you fed!
004. Well rested, I trust?
Don't start with that crap again.
What do you want?
Quit staring at me.
So let's start. Who's gonna bring the camaraderie?
Yeah, what now?
Camaraderie!
I'd like to point out that as a temporary member, I shouldn't be eligible to attend.
Fine. I grant you special privileges. In short, my minions, if we intend to nip CERN's odious design in the proverbial bud, perfecting the phone wave real name TBA's incipient functionality is absolutely paramount.
Aww. You use so many big words, the little ones around them don't make sense either.
That's how I felt. Just right then.
I
was like, you're not alone there.
We shall call it Kyoma's Nostalgia Drive!
What?
I propose referring to it as K&D for short. Catchy anagrams are far more marketable.
I say we have a show of hands. Who here's good with Kiyoma's nostalgia drive?
Oh, come on, neither of you?
Sorry, I agree with her. It's not a bad name, but even when you don't use the letters, it makes me think of a charity.
Since it goes against the flow of time, why not call it contrary mail?
I don't get it.
She's me.
Could clearly be the mail that leapt through time.
Because we're not entering it into a film festival.
Now you're just being a brat.
The mail, that does sound like a movie title. The
Wasn't
mail
there
who
one
left
called
through
like The
time.
Man Who Left Through Time?
Just
We call
figure out the
it
name.
flux mail capacitor.
Oh,
Wait.
what's capacitor?
Plutonium now?
That's like
From freaking Back to
whatchamacallit.
the Future, yeah.
Doesn't
Yes,
Close
DeLorean.
enough. Though if we go with that, I'd suggest we shorten it to D-mail.
Calling it DeLorean Mail?
We now begin our experiments with D-Mail, real name TBA.
Drop the TBA. We've got it.
I dub this Operation Weird.
You can drop that too?
At least you have a name.
Mayuri, Banana Me.
Oh, we're running kind of low on the test subjects.
We could just use something else, couldn't we?
Maybe a cucumber.
Is he trying to make an innuendo? He always likes such a pervy.
Insert what we have left.
Insert.
Grow up, I swear.
Insert?
Ow!
Please, enough with the showboating.
Shut up.
Leave my friend alone, ouchies.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Ouch.
Ouchies.
She
Oh my
Said
gosh.
Princess Ow, there's work to do. Send me a
really
text.
acts like she's like 10.
Commence Operation Weird.
Alright, are you gonna get all goopy?
Now.
This mad scientist laugh
That's it. Show me what you've got.
didn't work.
The fruit
Not
is
this
where.
Oh, it worked!
Nana, it worked.
Whoa.
Jill, man. I love it.
Did you get the text?
Indeed. 5 days ago, to be exact.
Yeah, but there's two. Did you send another one?
Just the one.
Is that girl?
Interesting. It's been split up.
Oh,
I'm
what?
not familiar with
That's
this
weird.
vernacular.
The text was sent in 2 texts.
In America, it's a compliment.
Split up? What?
I don't know that as a compliment.
Wait, that would mean that my head is full of air.
Oh, airhead, not split up. I thought.
The jelly? Like seeing the people, is it like giving him, yeah.
Ah,
I was so excited about our success, I neglected to weigh the reality of what we've uncovered here. Mayuri's knee-deep in on this, too. Why on earth did I tell her? Well, if
You
it
say
isn't my
something?
old pen pal, Shining Finger.
You texting it to him?
What is wrong with you? I'm right here.
Boss? Who's this bank-worthy, I mean, totally
my
respected
gosh.
meat space angel with a knockout ass in front of
How
me?
rude of me, Daru. Meet Kiryu Moeka, aka Shining Finger.
my gosh. Okay. So she only wants to talk to him on the phone.
Is Makase Kurisu still up there?
Why are you so obsessed with her?
Is, but I don't understand what that could possibly mean to you. Why are you giving her the evil eye? What happened in your past?
Or your
Nothing
future?
happened in the past.
Future!
I've never seen her before. I've seen her after.
But if it involves an elephant, you're in breach of your lease.
Oh my gosh, that's what it
I
sounds
can
like?
assure you, sir, it is not a
What the heck?
pachyderm, though it is
How is it doing
definitely
that? Like, are they that loud?
you. More today.
What the heck is going on up there?
A screw fell into his ramen.
That's like
Oh
an
shit.
insane amount
You
of.
ruined my meal.
Did I or did I not give you orders to desist?
Hey, I told them to. She's the one who kept on.
I sent you another one. Did it go through?
How am I supposed to know?
So does it make that noise when it does that?
No?
Stop mocking.
Oh, that's right. Your phone rang like a bazillion times while you
Oh,
were
the
gone,
girl.
Even when we weren't running tests.
Really? I'm sorry, wait.
She was 5 feet from me for half of these. Because of us, August 2nd, 2010 is now a date that will live in the hearts of mankind forever. On this day, the future gadget laboratory breathed new life into a dream as old as the hills. For we have bridal time.
Well, except that CERN kind of already beat us to it.
I'm super proud of what we've all accomplished here.
What was that?
Does he like want to hear from
Makise?
Makise maybe? I don't know. Confused with everything. What the heck?
What the hell?
What?
What's going on? Black hole.
Black hole? Is this a dream?
Time and space have switched places here.
So this is an event horizon?
Space can no longer be moved through.
You're saying that space has fallen away? That time has no part of it? What's moving then?
What?
Me or the universe?
Eternity isn't infinite. Reality has a beginning and an end.
This is a dream, right?
Yeah. But I feel like it has some meaning to it as well.
Move forward. Look over the edge.
Do you think he was somebody who got sent to Jelly?
I don't know.
Or is that just a dream? I don't know, but then how would we be here?
Yeah,
like,
so that's-
Nerve. For crying out loud.
I'm so confused.
I'm right here.
Can she not talk to him out loud first?
Look, this is getting ridiculous, and it's very early. Wait, is this your idea of hounding yours truly for an exclusive interview or something? The aura of big bad legendary mad scientist Hoin Kyoma robs yet another innocent lamb of her powers of speech.
Sending texts. I came
Oh.
here to, well, you know, see the IBN.
Very well.
Maybe she gets nervous to talk.
Yeah. Or she tries to break it.
Maybe she's just part of what Daru calls the antiquing crowd.
She texted him that?
Feel free, but beware. Photograph my face and you'll leave me no choice but to silence... You expect me to let you borrow it? And help you haul it?
May I please, borrow it?
For what?
Had a couple ideas how we might tart up the phone wave a notch, by the way. I mean, it's such an ass pain as is. Some serious tweakage is needed if we're gonna make sending mail to the past user-friendly, am I right?
I feel like you shouldn't be talking like that out loud.
Or...
I overheard.
You misheard him. He didn't say sending mail to the past. He said kending airfoils do creed clasts. Ancient Sumerian, you see. Yes, would you care for an omelet?
Good morning, Ocarine.
She's gonna say
Mind
something
She's gonna
about
say
you.
something.
my chicken tenders before you start your time travel experience?
I think I had an aha moment about the time machine.
Every single person.
Is it true?
She spoke there. Facebook?
What is FB? Funny business?
I suppose since the cat's out of the bag. I'm loath to do this, however. Here, Moeka. As of this moment, I christen you lab member 005.
Oh my gosh, give us more! Come on!
I know.
So freaking confusing. I thought we were gonna get more with the title like Butterfly Effect Divergence, but it doesn't seem as though we have just yet. There is something to this new character. Not new character, I forgot her name. What was it?
Yeah, I forgot her name too.
We're
She
just
kind of texts a lot.
Yeah, and at first I thought she was from a different time, possibly, and then like, you know, the title of this was kind of alluding to the fact that why she didn't want to pop up on like, you know, a camera, and you know, that could have like somebody else saw her,
Maybe
then it was
she's
gonna
just
mess
like
with
nervous
things,
or
but
shy.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting at too now,
Yeah.
because she said it's easier to text than it is to talk, so she might just have like some social anxiety.
Yeah.
But Amane still made a reference that was kind of obscure about Makise, kind of alluding to the fact that like this is how I'm reading in between the lines, that she's from the future.
Yeah, because she's like, I haven't seen her before.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you haven't seen her after.
Which is a weird thing to say, but yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like all my previous theories just, I don't even know what to believe anymore because nothing makes sense and I'm confused. But we do know that they're uncovering some little things about this whole goop incident. And that's really all we know so far. And then they kind of are making a time machine.
And then Makise figured out the difference between like the text messages and like how much time is being sent through it as well too.
And the time of day matters.
And yeah, and I mean possibly I thought that was like a coincidence, but I mean I guess not, because it seems as though it's like kind of going down that path. But also they named the whole project to like D-Mail, that's the DeLorean from freaking Back to the Future, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
They had made a reference to the flux capacitor as well too. Another little Back to the Future nod there. But I'm still just really confused, to be honest, and I'm still waiting for an episode where everything's just gonna click and all the dots are gonna connect, but we just haven't gotten there yet. And
I
there's
know,
still
and
so
like
many
6
confusing
episodes
things.
in.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the next one, I say.
I feel like we
don't.
say that every episode,
I
that things are going to get a little
know.
bit more easier to like digest and be able to comprehend what's really going on. I mean, we know what they're doing, but it's just like there's a greater plot behind this. There's characters there's some shrouds of mystery, specifically Amane, and then the whole CERN just kind of seems like an enigma to me as well too. There's like, obviously we know that they discovered this already and that they were sending people back through time, but there's still, like, to me, so much mystery surrounding that company as well too. And I still kind of feel like, you know, Amane could have, I guess, worked for them in the future maybe now, and then like that's why she said, like, I hadn't met before, said that she could be bad for your health. Maybe like maybe CERN recruits Okabe in the future. He does this, but with her help. Right. And maybe she traveled back from... This is getting confusing. Maybe she traveled back from the future to the past to maybe prevent this from happening. And she knows that that meeting was the key for him to make time travel and then eventually have CERN get involved in here too. Maybe she's who killed Makise in the first episode.
Oh, yeah, that could be a good theory.
Yeah. But then how did everything go back from that? Like, that's kind of where I'm just like I'm confused there too. But like, we saw her dead body. So there's somebody who killed her. And I mean, at that point, it makes sense to me a little bit. But there's a lot of like things, like I feel like I get theories, and then like I almost kind of like they just kind of sit there for me because it's just like we haven't, not that they've even been dismissed yet. It's just like, you know, we haven't gotten any information of whether confirmed or denied, so it just kind of sits there in my memory bank waiting for it to be either confirmed or denied.
Alright, well if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also head over to our Patreon if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this series. We upload them over there. The link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye everyone.